Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the pop songs that leave you baffled by their very existence.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la.
Number 10, the Ketchup Song, Aserejé, Lost Ketchup. Aserejé, more commonly known as the Ketchup Song, was the global sensation that nobody saw coming. Both the Spanish language and Spanglish versions share the same nonsensical chorus. No, we're not kidding. It's literal gibberish. Supposedly, the idea was to try to channel the opening line of Rapper's Delight by the Sugar Hill Gang, and in that respect, they succeeded. The Ketchup Song is an insanely catchy piece of music, but it never stops being a bizarre listen. Will we take it over the Macarena any day though? Absolutely. Number 9, Timothy, The Boys. This one might sound like a pretty harmless number straight off the bat, but once you actually listen to what's going on, it just gets weirder and weirder.
And Joe said that he would sell his soul for just a piece of meat.
Penned by the Boys' songwriter Rupert Holmes, Timothy details a mining project gone wrong that leads to a pair of survivors eating their titular friend in order to survive. Yeah, you heard us right. This breezy pop song is actually about cannibalism.
Timothy, where on earth did you go? Timothy.
Holmes would go on to achieve huge solo success on the back of the hit, Escape the Pina Colada, but it should come as no surprise that he was never overly eager to play Timothy during his gigs.
My stomach was full as it could be, and nobody ever got around to find it.
Number 8, the Hamster Dance, Hampton the Hamster. What can we really even say about the Hamster Dance? This was a viral hit in an earlier time for the internet. And looking back, it's pretty obvious why it became such a success.
You don't even have to move your feet, just shake your thing, let me see you move, now spin around and feel the groove.
Let's try it.
But Hampton the Hamster is a relic from a bygone era, and these days, listening to this track is bound to summon up a few cringes. This is the type of song that parents show their kids in order to explain to them just how wild and wacky the internet really was in its infancy. Number 7, Friday, Rebecca Black.
7 a.m. waking up in the morning, gotta be fresh, gotta go downstairs, gotta have my bowl, gotta have cereal.
Friday by Rebecca Black was first condemned as the gold standard for terrible songwriting and performance. But over the years, opinions have softened a bit, and people have almost started to appreciate the song's innocence and total lack of awareness.
Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend.
However, if you're hearing Friday for the first time, then it's going to hit you like a train. Also, the less we say about the official remix version, the better.
F-R-I-D-A-Y. Now the weekend's over, let your free flag fly.
For any newcomers, you're not going to forget your first exposure to Friday. In many ways, it's a jarring, awkward, but totally compelling piece of pop music that has earned its place in the history books, for better or worse.
Partying, partying, fun, 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 fun. Looking forward to the weekend. Friday, Friday.
Number 6, Rock Me Amadeus, Falco. Did Falco really need to write this epic anthem about Mozart? Probably not, but we're still glad that he did. Rock Me Amadeus is a tune that grabs your attention straight away, bringing all of the 80s pomposity to you on a platter within the opening seconds. Anyone can decipher the intention of the German lyrics. On the list of tunes from that period that have really started to show their age, Falco's Rock Me Amadeus is right up there. It's the type of song you really do need to hear at least once in life. Number 5. Cotton Eye Joe, Rednecks.
If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Cotton Eye Joe is a folk song with a history that goes far beyond what the Swedish band Rednecks did to it in 1994. The song actually dates all the way back to the American mid-19th century, but as soon as it found a new home as a country-influenced Eurodance hit, there was no looking back. This is the type of song that'll be stuck in your head for weeks after you hear it. Most listeners had absolutely no idea what the song was about or why they couldn't help but tap their foot along to it. But it's pretty obvious why it's such a huge sensation worldwide.
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Number 4. Blue Ba Dee, Eiffel 65.
Yo, listen up, here's the story about a little guy that lives in a blue world.
Some balladeers compose lyrics about love, loss, or the looming shadow of death. Eiffel 65, on the other hand, decided to write about a guy who lives in a world that is entirely made up of the color blue. Yep, that's the selling point of Eiffel 65's smash hit, Blue Ba Dee. We're not going to sit here and deny that this is one of the biggest earworms to come out of the Europop explosion of the late 90s and early 2000s.
I'm blue, da ba dee, da ba die, da ba dee, da ba die, da ba dee, da ba die.
But if you don't know what you're in for, this song is going to leave you scratching your head. It is definitely a novelty song, but there is something especially wacky about it.
Blue are the streets and all the trees are too. I have a girlfriend and she is so blue.
Number 3. Tiptoe Through the Tulips, Tiny Tim.
Oh, tiptoe through the window, by the window.
One look at Tiny Tim is not going to prepare you for what happens when he opens his mouth to sing. He came from the same Greenwich Village scene that Bob Dylan got his start during the early 60s, and through his 1968 adaptation of the 1920s song, Tiptoe Through the Tulips, he carved out a place in music history for himself.
Baby, flowers will strike, will kiss.
It's the type of song that attacks the ears immediately, with Tim's trademark vibrato-laced falsetto right at the center of it. He sounds like a dusty old 1940s radio recording in human form. It should come as no surprise that the song has been featured in horror movies, such as Insidious, and its sequel, Insidious: The Red Door.
Oh, tiptoe from the garden, by the garden, Novelty.
Number 2. Ding Dong Song, Gunter and the Sunshine Girls.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la.
There are many people out there who have heard Gunter and the Sunshine Girls' Ding Dong Song and don't realize that it's a parody. That's how perfectly they nailed the cheesy, overly suggestive Eurodance vibe on this track.
Tease me, oh please me. I want you to be my love toy.
Not only is the video hilarious, but it also functions exactly how so many songs from this era would. Except the explicit nature of the lyrical content has been maxed out.
Deep in the night, I'm looking for some love.
Parodies like this regularly pop up and fade away in the modern world, but that simply wasn't the case when Gunter decided to drop this bona fide classic.
You touch my tra-la-la.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. The Fox. What does the fox say? Ylvis.
Dog goes woof, cat goes meow, bird goes tweet, and mouse goes squeak.
There's not really an in-between when it comes to this global hit by the Norwegian comedy duo Ylvis. Either you enjoy it on its merits as a fun novelty song, or you despise even hearing a split second of it.
Ducks say quack, and fish go blub, and the seal goes ow, ow, ow.
The Fox, or as it's better known, What Does the Fox Say, sounds like a Eurovision entry in every way except for its lyrics. It's pretty much a nursery rhyme centered around not knowing what sound a fox makes.
What does the fox say?
All delivered with an EDM overcode that made it perfect for the radio back in 2013. It became a huge hit worldwide. If you somehow missed it during its initial release, we promise you that it's going to leave an impression, one way or another. But what pop songs do you think deserve their place among the weirdest in pop music history? Let us know in the comments below.